conversations that before I say a serious disclaimer. Now I have to say a serious disclaimer. But Matt, do you know what I'm about to say?
I think you're going to reminisce about something that's been true in your heart for the last 11 years.
Oh, every single time you get it better and better, and that's a really good point because it has been something that's been paramount in my mind and heart over the last 19 months and quite frankly the last 11 years. Oh, it's a script. The National MS Society is a collective of passionate individuals who want to do something about MS now, to move together towards a world free of multiple sclerosis. Multiple sclerosis, as you know, is comprised of unpredictable and often disabling flare-ups of the central nervous system. Such flare-ups disrupt the flow of information within the brain and between the brain and the body. The National MS Society is the largest private funder of MS researchers in the world. They're investing more than $1 billion to date. MS stops people from moving, but the National MS Society exists to make sure that MS doesn't. To contact the National MS Society, please call 1-800-344-4867. Once again, 1-800-344-4867. Or go to their website at nationalmssociety.org. Importantly, we are still raising money for the National MS Society through A Venture to a Cure. A Venture to a Cure was a fundraising page created for the Walk MS Media 2022. As you can see, that's depicted on the right-hand side there. Basically, an incredible event, an incredible organization, and was definitely a real great gathering of the community. And also, we raised a lot of money for the National MS Society. We're still raising money for the National MS Society through A Venture to a Cure. That fundraising effort will last through September 30th. And you can reach that page by going to rebrand.ly/A Venture to a Cure. Once again, rebrand.ly/A Venture to a Cure. Thank you for all of you who have donated money to this amazing organization or have even gone to the National MS Society to learn more about multiple sclerosis and demyelination. It touches me and over the 1 million people in this country who have multiple sclerosis in so many ways. And we appreciate all of you. And on that,
It's time to talk.
why do I feel like Bob Hope with a golf club? And why do I have a golf club in my hand? Well, a bit of a public service message. If you're going to go to a driving range, wear gloves. Because if you don't wear gloves, this happens to you. You get blisters on your hands and whatnot. Did I make my promise that this is a conversation about anything and everything? Because we're going to do just exactly that. With Matt Haas, Paul Burke, and all of you. Because this is VF Talk.
I used to be kinda sane. I
good afternoon, or good evening, or good morning, wherever you are, and welcome to VF Talks. I am John Venturini, and that cantankerous, that's Rex back there. He's been part of this thing for 2 years. He's always going to be here. You can't move him. No matter what you want to do, you can't move him. I move him over there, he goes back over there. And he's a stuffed animal. How is that even possible? Let me know in the comments. I want to say hello to all of you on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. And let's see who wins the door prize this afternoon. If I can get my mouse over there, that'd be great, wouldn't it? We got Mark over on YouTube who says, hey all, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great July 1st, my friend. We have Jaden over on YouTube who says hello multiple times. Jaden, hope you're doing well. We got Robin's Buys and DIYs who says, hi everyone. Hi Robin, hope you are doing well over there. She let us know that she's typing one-handed, editing a video. I type one-handed sometimes too. We have Tech Troublemaker who says, hello everyone. Hope you're doing well there. We also have Rich Vibes from across the pond saying, hey Matt, no love for JV, screw him. But he says, hey Matt, so there you go. So there you have it. And we have Austin, who I think is still in prison. Says, hey JV, I'll hop on when I'm done with dishes, now that you're legal. Yeah, I mean, it's tough being in the pen and doing all that. I got it. I feel your pain, man. I feel your pain. And then we have this awesome fun things. You think after all this time I would know what this awesome fun things, awesome wood things, there might be piano awesome or something. I think that could only be Matt Haas, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
Hey.
How are you, JV?
I'm doing well.
Fabulous.
And we say hi to Roy as well. Roy, exclamation point.
Yeah. He the man.
He the man.
Independence Day is right around the corner.
Monday. It's Monday. And happy Canada Day to our fine Canadian friends.
Canada.
Yes. Our sensible, fun-loving neighbor to the north. I love you, and if you could adopt me, please let me know in the comments because I will go tomorrow. I'll head straight up there.
We can talk about it.
That's right. We could talk about it at a Tim Hortons because that's where the business of Canada takes place. It takes place at a Tim Hortons.
There's no option to send a super chat. Well,
Mark,
Rex has a buy me a coffee set up, so you can caffeinate Rex if you wish.
It's buymeacoffee.com/ventureforward. So you see that in the lower left-hand corner. It's buymeacoffee.com/ventureforward. And thank you, Mark. I appreciate that, and I appreciate
to be mistaken with buymeacoffee.live. No, it's buymeacoffee.com.
.com. Yeah, that's right. And then April brings up a very good point. I don't know that I'm prepared to move to Canada. Well, we'll have to talk about that later. I'm doing the whole Canadian thing again. There you go. About it. Right.
I know someone who was treated very badly by a very bad Canadian and now believes every Canadian has those same values. I'm like, it's not how the world works. There's bad apples everywhere.
So are you at liberty to say who the bad Canadian is, and then moreover, the person that has the problem with said bad Canadian?
I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
See, and that's totally not Canadian. You can't do that. You can't do that in Canada.
Oh my goodness.
Jaden's starting summer school next week. He's excited.
Hey, there you go.
Is that because you did well in school? Is that why are you doing summer school?
Knowledge, baby. That's
Knowledge?
all that matters. It's
Knowledge
all that
is power.
matters.
There you go.
I'm a big proponent of education. My full-time job is in the education field, and I was a elected school director governing an education school district. I do like the educations.
Austin. Someone tried to sell me Canada. I was having none of it. Oh, Mark, thank you very much. Thank you for the coffee. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, brother. Big time.
It only gets half rendered.
Yeah, it's half coffee. Yeah.
but we fully appreciate it, even though it was half rendered.
Oh, here goes Austin again with another one. Oh. What do the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Titanic have in common? They both look good until they hit the ice. Well, there you go.
Wah, wah, wah.
And Mark says now Haas needs one. And he called you Haas. There you go.
Oh, you can do buymeacoffee.com/all things. That's mine.
One more for Austin. What has antlers and sucks blood? A mosquito. Oh, and Mark with another.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. I will get
earmarked. That was gifted with me in mind.
So I owe you.
No, it's yours.
I owe you a coffee.
No, you don't owe me a coffee.
I owe you Fogo.
The footnote was because of me.
Okay. I owe you coffee.
Just make an entry in the ledger, and that's all.
Yeah, I'll put in the ledger. Coffee at Fogo. Got it.
No, you don't owe me anything.
Jaden says because to make the summer go by faster than real school starts. There you go, Jaden. That's noble.
You know what? If you're doing life right after you graduate, you don't stop learning. You should graduate like, holy cow, this is just the tip of the iceberg. I want to learn more.
Mark says, "Oh crap, I'll go on yours, Matt now."
No.
You don't have to do that,
fine.
Mark.
It's all good.
I owe Matt like 5 dinners at Fogo. I
like to eat. What can I say?
Yeah, I do too. That's why it works. Austin says, "Why is maple syrup always so sad? Because it's sappy." I'm good. How do you get a Canadian to apologize? Step on their foot.
I think with all these bad jokes, there has to be some sort of legal ground he's inching up on. Like, it's got to be a misdemeanor, Austin.
Why are Canadian students so smart? They get lots of A's. And he's done. That's that one, Matt. You know what that was? That was his jerk store. That last one was his jerk store. He left on the A's.
The jerk store just called. They're running out of you.
Jaden says if JV gets a coffee, get the hype button. So Matt, get the hype button ready, because Jaden's gonna give me like 100,000 coffees now. I'm kidding, Jaden. You whatever you want, Jaden. I love you, man.
The next coffee, instead of the hype button.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I'll get the electric drill.
You know what I love about that drill? It actually has the word Haas on it. You wrote the name Haas on the side of it.
I did.
Yeah.
I brand all my cars. I got it on the battery too.
It's on a battery.
On all,
God.
all 4 sides of the battery. Haas.
Right. Only on this show. Yeah, so anyone who buys me a coffee for the rest of the show now gets the drill. Like this got really macabre really quickly. So yeah.
I'll sink it 1/8 of an inch into my skull for every $1.
Oh man.
I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a front of me.
Oh boy.
Are we off the rails? This must be a new record.
No. We're close. I mean, we're close to derailing, but
the train went like this and settled back down.
It's a little bit off. Paul Weber joins us on Facebook and says, "Hey boys, hey Paul, how are you, sir?"
Paul, hello.
From across the pond, enjoying his buddy Rich. He loves audio. I love audio.
Oh, my buddy's having trouble with audio. He's like, "I need you to come over here and help me out with my audio." He's got some sort of big podcasting gig, and he's worried about his sound levels from various guests and the videos he plays, because he's in OBS Studio, and he doesn't know what to do. And I'm like, brother, you gotta trial by fire, time on task. Just go live in a Facebook group, watch yourself back. Go live to your YouTube channel, unlisted, watch yourself back. Do lather, rinse, repeat. I can show you a
Rinse
couple
and repeat.
things.
Always repeat.
Yeah. Don't
Paul,
bother.
how is Spain, by the way? He mentioned he just came back from Spain.
All good. Back from Spain.
España.
Español.
Sí.
Cerveza, por favor.
Sí. Chorizo, por favor.
Was glorious.
Glorious.
I love that word. Glorious.
It's
I'm
a
glad
really
you had
good
a
word.
time.
Yeah.
I hear it's lovely.
Did you go to all of Spain? Did you go to northern Spain, southern? Tell us about your Spanish excursion in the comments. Or you could
I
jump
did not
on.
go
Oh, I
to-
forgot to put the thing up for the
I have not
You
been
could
to
join us.
Spain. I have been to Mexico, where I was bitten by a lion, but I have not been to Spain.
He said it's hot, dry, great food. Went to Gibraltar too.
Oh,
Yeah.
good deal.
There you go.
Good deal. So, Stranger Things is on the air. Season 4, part 2.
Season 4, part 2.
Yes, it is. Episode 8 and 9 make up season 4, part 2.
Paul said southern Spain happy to jump on with the link. The link is up there.
Yeah,
guest.ecam.live/8 Charlie Echo 46 Foxtrot 8 Delta.
Delta.
We love to fly, and it shows.
Our hub's in Atlanta.
Jaden's been to Canada, or Canada.
Canada.
That's the special part of Canada where it's Canada. Hey, how you doing?
Diana's here. Hi,
Diana.
Diana.
Hello, everyone. I visited Spain, started in Barcelona, and drove down the coast to the Alhambra with 2 others.
Sounds like funsies. Faux show.
See, now Spain is definitely a place I would like to go to. I have never been to Spain.
Yeah,
I believe there's
seems-
someone else in this in this audience that wants to go to Spain as well, and Greece. Definitely wants to go to Greece, but I think I could have sworn Spain as well. And now Jaden corrects and says he's been to Canada, not yeah. I'm just messing with you, Jaden. I knew what you meant the first time. Mark says Roquetas, is that right? Roquetas is nice southern Spain. Roquetas. Judges? Anyone? No.
Ding.
Thank you.
Ay, ay, ay.
There we go.
Oh, now everything's complete.
Well, of course, we have to have the. See, in a spelling bee, you don't want to hear that because that meant you got it wrong. But in the rustic game show land, you want to hear a bell or a ding.
All right. Makes sense. Makes sense. Oh, show.
The geek in me says if you're playing one away on The Price is Right, you want to hear the horn because ladies do have 2 numbers right. Right.
But you don't want to hear bum bum ba bum.
Right. You don't want to hear the losing horns, and I can't play the losing horns, otherwise I'll get demonetized.
Oh no. Can't access the links, chaps.
https://guest.ecam.live/8c846f8d.
Charlie Echo Bravo.
Sort of like that new emergency number in the UK, but
0188 147 0189725
and the troublemaker of tech wants to crash the party too. Absolutely.
Hey
The link-
Roy, yeah, come on. I'll put the link in the chat.
Yeah, everybody's having a problem with the link, but remember it's HTTPS, ladies and gentlemen. You need the secure at the end. and just a level set. I there we go. Now we got Roy, the tech troublemaker, joining us.
Always.
Hey Roy, how are you? Hang on one second. I'll go to the main here and do all this maneuvering and stuff. I didn't forget about you.
It's got
There we
to push the
go.
buttons.
There we go. Roy, how are you?
Roy, how are you,
I'm
my
good.
friend?
I'm good about you guys.
Oh, never better. Are you in trouble? You are a troublemaker.
I am a troublemaker, but I'm going to try to behave. So
Well, we don't want that.
April's never thought about Spain, but I'll go anywhere. April, that's why I love you.
Hey, Roy,
Yes, sir.
didn't you leave a comment about a piece of tech gear?
yeah,
that
Display
was-
Link. There's several videos on YouTube about using Display Link in order to have 3 monitors on an M1.
Yeah, I need to learn more about that.
Basically, it's
Mr. Weber.
you're doing USB-C, and then the Display
Hey.
Link kind of does a software kind of craziness that makes the 3rd monitor work.
Oh, sweet. Paul, looking good, my friend.
Looking like $1 million there, Paul.
Yeah, so hot because of the weather, but yeah, it's good.
Many places, the United States, France, Spain, Italy, Luxembourg, Switzerland, Canada, Hawaii, Alaska, Mexico, the Caribbean, Italy, and lived in France for 18 months.
Wow, Diana, you're all over the place. That's great.
There'll be a quiz later. See if you remember those places.
Yes, we'll
So,
do
Roy
the
and
quiz.
Paul, what's new and exciting in your world? Someone jump in.
Sure, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, like the best. Go for it.
Cool. Well, yeah, so got back from Spain today. No delays on the flights, which is good. We've had some issues with some of the airlines going on strike and just shortage of staff causing cancellations and things, but luckily we had none of that, so that was all good. Yeah, stayed in a place called Salobreña, which is on the Costa del Sol, about 3/4 of an hour, maybe an hour from Malaga Airport. So that was
How long
good.
were you there?
Yeah, I visited a place called Nerja, which is on the coast, and also Frigiliana, I want to say. A beautiful little village town called Frigiliana. We visited
Hey, Jaden, how are you? He joined us in the lower right-hand corner over there.
tons of different places anyway. But yeah, so one of the days we ventured down to Gibraltar, and I'd never been. And walking down the main street in Gibraltar, it looks identical to a town near to where I used to live here in the UK. It's just because it's obviously it's a UK owned. It's not even an island. It's just and the weirdest thing about it, guys, is the runway of the airport goes like this direction. But the road to Gibraltar goes across the runway. So they stop the traffic, let the planes land and take off, whatever, and then let the traffic go again. It's bizarre. It's the bizarrest thing you've ever seen.
Hey, Sammy,
And,
how are
I
you?
need to hire a new city planner. My goodness.
And there are some wild monkeys running riot up on the rock.
Mark
and
asks,
it's
what part
Gibraltar.
of the UK you're from there, Paul?
Personally, South Devon, so the southwest of the UK. Was born in a place called Torquay, which is what they call it the English Riviera, because it's got its own little microclimate, and they have small palm trees and stuff like that. So yeah, southwest England. I'm currently in mid Devon, so still in the southwest, but it's landlocked. It's not near a coast. It's about an hour's drive to the nearest coast. But yeah, it's all good. All good.
Very good.
Jaden's reminding us that he's on the panel and in the chat. Jaden, we see you, and we see you in your chat comments. So there you go.
I was going to say Belize is the same way. They have to stop the traffic for the airplane to take off.
Wow.
Mark is from Manchester.
Nice.
I'm from Downingtown. That's in
Uh-huh.
Pennsylvania. That's not any.
Is Pennsylvania landlocked? Because we have a big river that runs through it, so we do have water. There's water close.
Yeah, there's you got the Jersey Shore and you got the Delaware Water Gap, and yeah, there's water.
And chocolate rivers.
Yes.
Hershey highways.
Oh God. Oh man.
Hershey Park's going to be
Matthew
busy
likes his
this weekend.
chocolate.
Holiday weekend is going to be shoulder to shoulder people up in the park.
Shoulder to shoulder people. A lot of Jolly Rancher stuff going on.
Long lines for food, long lines for rides.
Jaden, what's your favorite flavor of Jolly Rancher? Oh, he's thinking that. You're on mute. Oh no, you're not on mute. I can hear you.
I would say the raspberry one.
Good
That
choice.
was the most popular flavor of sorbet. The Jolly Rancher flavored sorbet. I asked the attendant. She goes, "People always get the raspberry, the blue raspberry." I'm like, ew. Not ew. I do like it, but like green apple is obviously the correct answer.
I agree with that. Green
Right-
apple's
right
the
there.
one.
And right underneath it's watermelon.
Yeah.
Yes.
When I randomly pull those two flavors out of the bag, I get a little bit more happy.
A little bit. Not greatly happy. Just a little bit happy.
They're really little. You can't get a lot of happy with them.
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
I get 1% happy with any Jolly Rancher flavor, and I get 2% more happy with green apple or watermelon.
What do you need to do to get to 3% happiness?
Have gummy Jolly Ranchers on vanilla ice cream.
Okay.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow.
That's next level. That's
my
next level.
Jam. That's my jam, ladies and gentlemen.
I was
The
wondering.
whole world melts away. Like all I'm focused on is consuming my delicious.
That would mean, Matt, that you're in your happy place.
Yeah. It doesn't take much. I don't need very much.
I thought that happy place was Fogo. Just saying.
Well,
Just saying.
Yeah.
Or, as Rich says,
Okay.
playing whack-a-mole.
Well, see, the thing about crowds is I can always get the biggest prize because I never lose. And when more people play, you get the larger prize. If only 2 people play, you get the mini,
And you know how to defeat 9-year-olds playing whack-a-mole and basically just trash talk them for the next 20 minutes.
I try not to trash talk anyone. I just
No,
I just enjoy crushing their souls and spirit of all of my opponents, regardless of age.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be a humanitarian moment, and he said, "Oh, I just like crushing their souls."
I do. I'm relentless.
Because there's an inner Charles Barkley in you. I know that.
I do abandon the prizes to people playing. I mean, it's not the prizes I want. It's the winning. The winning and the soul crushing of others. That's what's important to me.
Winning and soul crushing. That's
That's enough about me. We've got guests.
all things whack-a-mole. That's on the new channel.
Yeah.
Those are hobbies. Yeah. I was just thinking, if you had a bag of 100 sour green apples, would you be 100% happy?
Well, it depends on if the second consumption of the candy is exponentially, to exponentially increases the happiness, or if it just hangs at that same level. I'll have to graph that out and get back.
Does it grow asymptotic to a certain level, but it never crosses that? Are we talking calculus now? What's going on there?
It might be perpendicular.
What if you had that grilled cheese with the honey on top? How about that?
Oh.
Elo joins us as soon as we were talking about the grilled cheese and the honey.
Elo's given me some great tech advice here lately. He's a wealth of knowledge.
He's a wealth of many things. He's incredible. And Elo, I'm glad you're here this afternoon.
And Roy too. I got to pick up that item. I got to learn more about that item and then buy it.
Yeah. There's a lot of YouTube videos because when the M1 first came out, everybody's like, "Oh, you can't do more than 2 monitors on the M1 Mac Mini." And like, no, you can do 3.
What does it look?
and,
Describe to me what it looks like.
So it's software doing a fake out over USB. So you're doing HDMI to a USB-C into your Mac Mini, either through a powered hub, and then the software is doing the magic.
Do you need a powered hub, or can it just go right out the?
No, I think you'd probably need a powered hub. Yeah, I think you'd need a power hub.
And so is that like a CalDigit, like a powered hub?
No, it doesn't have to be CalDigit per se. There's some much lower price ones out there.
Okay.
Matt, did you hear about the pro arm wrestler whose arm was broken during the match?
No, but I do understand that can happen. I don't know if that's a funny gag or if she's serious, but that is like a legit thing. It can legit happen.
Elo was able to put a face to the name of Jaden, but Jaden disappeared.
Oh, Jaden. Okay. Glad to have you on for a brief moment.
And truth be told, no one threw him off. He left of his own volition.
Or the internet threw him off.
That's it.
That could also happen.
Could have been Austin's old internet connection.
If you have any business with Americans on Monday, they're probably not going to be able to get a hold of them because we have a holiday.
America.
You want to hear something funny, Paul?
Yeah.
The former owners of the company I worked for was an English firm, and so we were always on calls with people from England all day, every day. And the one time, someone said to me, "Oh, we understand." I'm gonna try and do a accent. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna
this will be good. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, he says, "I understand there's an American holiday." And I was like, "Yes, it's Independence Day. It's when we got our independence from." Pause. England. Awkward. She started laughing.
Good evening, David W. Ryan. How are you?
Oh, David W. Ryan's
I was
here
going to
as
say,
well.
they have the
Hi.
4th of July in the UK as well. It's called the 4th of July.
Yep, that it is.
Rich is teasing us for the Sunday afternoon show. There may or may not be new graphics on the show Sunday. On Sunday Night Live with Rich Vibes on Mixcloud, 2 p.m. Eastern.
I love when people do little things to make their stuff better. You can't be complacent, people.
No.
The guy was in his 50s arm wrestling a much younger guy.
Yeah, that's the human body is crazy. Things can break, and you won't think they can, but they do.
I wonder how old his other arm was.
Oh.
Anyway.
I liked it. It was good. You got it. Marilyn joining us says, "Hi everyone, 3 waves and 2 purple hearts. I give you 3 waves and 2 blue hearts right back at you, Marilyn. Hope you're doing well this afternoon."
Roy, let me ask you, how's your YouTube channel doing? It seems like it's on the upswing. Is that a fair assessment?
It is on the upswing. I'm having a bad week this week, but I am on the upswing. So I'm getting a lot of views, but I didn't get any subscribers for the last few days. I usually get 1 or 2 subscribers a day. I usually average between 6 and 15 a week. And somehow this week's a little slow. I haven't had any since Tuesday. So I'm like,
How often do you publish on average, if you don't mind me asking?
I go live every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. And then I do recorded videos. I try to do a recorded video at least every other week. I'm not consistent with that, but I'm working on it. And then I spin off the lightning round of my live episodes as a separate show, and I release that weekly on Thursdays.
Sounds like a plan to me.
While everybody that's watched it says they love it, I don't get a lot of clicks on it. So it may need to be named something else. Maybe I need to change the name of it from Lightning Round to something else because it's not very fast.
My suggestion, my business advice is to add more adjective, like super terrific, awesome show. Like you need a couple more, like super terrific lightning round.
Super terrific ground to sky lightning round.
Yeah. So I don't know. Those that have watched it, I get a lot of great comments from, but those that haven't watched it continue to not watch it. So there you go.
Slap calls to action on screen when you're editing it, like subscribe to the channel.
That's also a good name. The slap call to action round.
Yes.
Next.
We should publish a YouTube video. That's all the things we do in a YouTube video, except the content. Thank you, everybody. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I got a great show for you. All right, good night. Just go through your sponsors and then just
Let's show some credits. Here we go.
I think it's called a short.
Yeah.
It's my YouTube short. Hey, please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.
If we were doing this perfectly, we would have a 20 seconds intro. We'd have a minute intro. We'd say 5 words and then go to credits. That's the video.
Wow.
But,
I'm
but the
going to
whole
try
point
that.
would
I'm going
be-
to try that.
The whole point would be, it can't be a 10-second thing. It would have to be like a minute and a half video, but all non-content. Just everything you do.
Oh, there's the credits now. There you go.
I could
I
do
got great
do my
ideas.
2-minute timer, do the intro, play the jingle with the graphics.
Oh, yeah, the
Press,
countdown timer
press, the,
too.
press the subscribe, yeah. Press the subscribe button, and then, like you say, Matt, roll the credits afterwards. Done.
One
That'll
sentence.
be all over in
You
3
have one
minutes.
sentence of content, and then,
Yeah.
well, like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next time. Roll the credits. 8-minute video,
I'm gonna
one
try
sentence of content.
How to kill your YouTube channel in one easy step.
I know. Yeah, it goes against anything that you believe in, Matt, doesn't it?
It does.
Did you guys watch my live stream from Spain?
I did not
I
catch
did
it.
not.
Damn me.
I
did it
did
in my
see
usual
something from
time.
you. It wasn't the stream. I was watching some other things that you put up, but not that.
Yeah, I didn't see the stream,
Yeah.
though.
Monday 8 p.m. 8 p.m. UK time, 87654, 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 noon Pacific Mondays. So we did it live from the villa, and my son was with me, and we did just showed everybody the villa and all that kind of stuff. Did a walk around, showed the beautiful sunset and the area and all that stuff. And the final thing, Rich Vibes was on, and Rich teased me and said, "You should jump into the pool." So behind the camera, my son was holding the camera. I got behind the camera, got changed into my swimming gear. And then for the final 10-second of the stream, I jumped into the pool.
Did you have any music when you were changing to the swimming gear like this? There you go. There you go. He's changing there.
I did see the pool
Sa-
clip. The edited
Sadly
down.
not. Yeah, well, sadly not, because I was going live from my phone and therefore didn't have any tech with me, didn't have any Stream Deck or Epidemic Sound or anything like that. So I just did it as it was, like a live stream. Yeah. So
Sometimes you got to do that.
It's-
Everything.
yeah.
Well, you can do Epidemic Sound through Spotify. I wonder if you could figure out a way to play Spotify in the background. I guess you can't, but it's going to say play Spotify in the background while you're doing the stream.
Yeah.
Anyway, just trying to think through that.
I would have had to have used my son's phone, log in with my Epidemic Sound account on his phone, play it in the background, blah blah blah. It's just a pain. Yeah. So we decided against it. Just go live, press the button, 3, 2, 1.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong
Or a
with that.
Bluetooth speaker coming off of your phone. There you go.
There
Play
you
it in
go.
the background. There we go.
Yeah.
A speaker that could be underwater.
They make them.
Well, yeah, only on the last bit. Yeah.
I want to start taking this a bit more mobile. Now, the last couple of times I've done a show from not in here, I was in a hotel room, but I'm inspired. I want to go do a villa sort of walking around sort of version of this.
Yeah. No reason why you can't.
The other thing we've been floating around, and Matt knows this big time. I would love to do an episode of VF Talks from a Fogo.
That's hard to do.
Well, especially with Ivan. Yeah, because he's always, yeah.
It involves eating,
Mm-hmm.
and then people are watching you, and half of everything you're doing is eating. So it's hard to.
Moment of honesty, though. Given how crazy this show is, would you not expect anything less for us trying to do a show with, while eating?
People will watch
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
things that you don't think they'll watch. People will watch it.
Build
You
it
got
and
to
they
go
will
live
come.
from you should go live from a Waffle House. That really draws people in.
Yes. All things Waffle House. Let's.
Oh, baby.
That's how you tell how bad a hurricane is. The Waffle House Index. How many Waffle
That's right.
Houses had to close because of the hurricane? That's how bad it is.
It only
That
takes a
is-
Cat 5 to shut them down.
That is legitimately not a joke. Like that is.
It is not.
That
It
is
is
a
not.
real thing.
Take care, Yellow. Have a good one. Yellow is jumping onto a Zoom call. Good to see you,
Doctor.
buddy.
Kick butt on Zoom. Oh, I've been kicking butt. Hey, listen. I've got words of wisdom for the internet.
Do you want to go solo on this for your words of wisdom?
No,
Okay,
I'll
all
just say
We need like inspirational music
Everyone-
too.
Oh,
this
okay.
this has to do with my full-time job. Everyone should just do what I say when I say it, and things would be better. Because I was like, look, we need to have 4. 4 needs to be the number. And it was like, no. We want 1. 10 to 1. 10 to 1 against me. Guess what? Technical limitation, we have to have 4. I'm like, see, we had to get senior management involved. We had to get everybody in a room and yada, yada, yada. You should have just did what I said from the beginning. That's an end rant.
Rich reminding us of something said from last week. Do it from an Applebee's on a Friday night in the 90s.
Let's
Wow.
not bring up that topic again.
Oh, we can. It's perfectly fine. Go ahead, bring it. Yeah, it's fine. Because right now, aren't you eating good in the neighborhood? Let us know in the comments.
Applebee's. Jeez. The wall of microwaves. Applebee's. Everything's prepared. They just take the saran wrap off it and put it in the microwave. Hit a minute and a half.
You might as well be eating Hot Pockets.
Ding, fries are done. Ding.
Right?
Oh, hey guys. You have Popeyes over there, Southern chicken, Louisiana chicken.
Mhm.
You.
We've just opened 2 branches here, maybe 3, 4 branches, and
Wow.
they're launching up to 200 before the end of the year.
Wow.
I'm a big fan
Yeah.
of the Popeyes.
Though they're not very Louisian.
No.
Not
Well, no.
Cajun really, but yeah. So
My friend's just got a job as a shift manager there, so I'm looking to travel down and sample some dish soon. But it's a 400-mile journey, so
wow.
yeah.
Oh, it's a very popular chicken joint.
Mm.
Yeah. I'll be right when they get one closer to where I live. That'll be great. But in the meantime, I'll go down and visit him and,
We
Those
live in a
are
very interesting place, Matt, in the sense that, you go a little bit south of us, we have convenience stores that are known for their fried chicken, and that of Royal Farms.
Not a big Royal Farms.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I the first time I had Royal Farms fried chicken was in Owings Mills outside of Baltimore, and I can't believe a gas station could make fried chicken, and boy, can they make fried chicken. My God, they can make fried chicken. Not as good as Popeyes, though. I like Popeyes.
okay.
I was talking to someone that says, I'm going to go to Buc-ee's. Do you want anything? I'm like, we don't have Buc-ee's around here. Buc-ee's is a Southern thing. And they were talking about Starbucks. I'm like, that is not
No.
a nickname for, you cannot, that is copyright. It's trademark. No.
Yeah.
Buc-ee's is,
Buc-ee's.
I know. So I
You
had-
gotta have what's the chipmunk? What is the
Alvin.
mascot?
Or
I was just wondering what the mascot of Buc-ee's is.
let's see.
I thought it was one of these.
Woodchuck? It's probably a woodchuck. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah.
What is this animal?
That looks like
chipmunk,
a
isn't it?
beaver.
Groundhog.
Groundhog. Oh, it looks like a groundhog.
Yeah, basically, the arch nemesis in Caddyshack.
My piano.
Let's see.
People ask
Darny.
me, like, why do
Billy
you
Boo.
have a stuffed animal on your piano? It's always been there.
Yeah.
Based off that premise, Caddyshack's a prequel to Groundhog Day.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Pretty much. Indirectly, right? Oh, yeah. Rich is correcting all of us. It's a beaver. We're all afraid to
There
say
you go.
beaver, but there it is. Beaver. And then, Austin says it's a platypus.
No.
Ah,
I'm going to go with beaver.
It's platypus is the spare parts animal. It's like, oh, we got a bill, we've got some fur, it lays eggs.
Yeah.
Okay, you're an animal.
Beaver is a furry animal that's also yeah, we're going with beaver on this one. But Rich says platypus has a bill.
Yes.
it does.
Dollar bills, yo.
They can be
bills.
very dangerous to humans. Platypuses.
They are. They're poisonous or venomous. No, it's poisonous.
Wow.
You don't want to mess with the platypus.
Gotta make it rain.
I've never seen one in real, only on TV.
They actually don't have that many in any zoos. I watched like a wildlife special, and they had to go through like a lot of training just to have a platypus in like the San Diego Zoo. They literally sent 2 people down for a year to learn how to properly take care of a platypus.
Wow.
Austin
Who
says
knocks me?
they are semi-aquatic egg-laying mammals of action.
Yeah.
Egg-laying mammals of action.
For a while, I was watching a YouTube channel. Someone owns 2, what are they called? Otters as pets. Otters. They do cute little human things with their hands. They're like really interesting creatures.
Over here, Matt, we have a brewery which is really close to me called Otter Brewery, and they make some fantastic real ale. Superb.
Out of real otters?
Clearly not, no, but no, because there's a place nearby called Ottery St Mary, and I think it's just a mascot thing that they've devised for their logo and everything. So yeah, it's a good brewery.
Nice.
Hmm.
Nice. That's a cool animal. It's a cool animal. They float on their backs. They crack little nuts with stones. They're like really cute.
Nutcracker.
Austin, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. I'm not even putting the graphics up anymore because I don't know where the heck he's going with this.
Austin's off the
Austin,
rails.
you're off the rails, sir.
How was your birthday, Austin? You had a birthday here
Yeah.
a couple days ago.
Hey, he's 18 now. So
Yeah, so I'm told.
Yeah, that's what the license says. I think
He can be charged with a felony now.
he's legal.
You're no longer your parents' responsibility.
and now when you
That's
sign a
worry-
contract, it means something.
Right.
Yeah, that's worrying,
does.
isn't it?
Oh, Austin. Although I'll tell you, he's master of the microwave.
He can cook at Applebee's. He does
That's
this.
right.
Boop, 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 Zzz.
Rich telling us that the fellow inmates love it because he's legal.
Oh,
That's
Rich. Rich.
don't.
You had to
Rich.
go there, Rich, didn't you?
Rich.
Yeah,
Rich.
I'm gonna say a hell to the no to that.
Rich.
You get 1 demerit, Rich. Look at Paul. Paul's like, what have I got myself into?
Is he only saying that because when he's on screen it looks like he's on the bottom bunk of a cell.
Right.
Looks like he's in
Yes.
prison.
Right.
That's the running joke. And the one time he even put on an orange T-shirt under his prison bunk.
He wasn't wearing uniform coat, so he had to change. Mark says, I'm just going into about half a ton of toffee cheesecake.
Oh, what?
What?
That is shocking. That is shocking, and that's a heart attack waiting to happen.
Diabetes.
Yes, but if you're gonna die, that's a heck of a way to die.
Mm.
Come with a defibrillator.
The ghost of Wilford Brimley is like scaring you in the background. Diabetes.
Dear God.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, the ghost legend says that the ghost of Wilford Brimley doesn't harass you much if you get your diabetes testing supplies from Liberty. Not a sponsor. I swear, not a sponsor.
Did you watch the Always Sunny in Philadelphia about diabetes? The episode was so wrong. So wrong. The writers should be committed. Like
I think they have been.
They don't need just mental They need a team of
God.
mental professionals analyzing the writing team on that show. Something ain't right.
I think the writing comes out of a psych ward. So.
Yeah, that's right.
It very, very likely could.
But if they just open up a water slide and you're going with your friend who's using the excuse, we talked about it last. AIDS. Guys, get out of the pool. Oh man. Oh god. That show is so wrong and yet is so right. And the fact they do a podcast about it now. I mean, come on.
Wow.
So I'm told.
Polar is also not a sponsor, but I'm a little parched, so yeah.
Good sound effect.
Thank you. Head for the mountains of Bush. Also not a sponsor. No, seriously, it's Polar.
Mm.
Yeah. Club soda. Club soda because, hey, what's not sparkling water, right?
What's the carb count?
0.
0.
Good lad.
Right up my alley.
0 is a bunch of goose eggs. You got get this on camera. There you go. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Right down the right hand column there.
Okay.
But 100% aluminum.
Yeah, no. Yeah. It's a little bit of an eye twister, but you can work through it. It's like, they're all zeros. Yeah.
Recyclable ones. That's the main thing.
That's right. Saving the planet and also saving your calorie count. Zeros.
Saving the planet one can at a time.
That's right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Who's in the house?
Uh-oh.
Someone's in the green room.
It's our favorite inmate. Our favorite inmate's on the show.
How's it going?
You have a collect call from the state penitentiary. Do you accept the charges? Hi, Austin. I at least got his mastering your interview shirt on.
Yeah, you can't see it because of the ticker, but there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I dig it.
Very good.
That was work.
I didn't work today.
Oh, congratulations.
How's the happy hour scene? In the 90s.
Go on.
No, I don't think it will.
No, but you were good with the puns before. I think you're at least good for 1 or 2 lines on this one.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
What was that movie where the wife's fussing because her husband never takes her to Applebee's? I can't remember. It was some crazy comedy. Seems like it had Vince Vaughn in it. I don't know. I can't think of it. What it
Well, I
was.
know you could be fancy like.
Yeah.
Applebee's on the date night.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oreo
Fair play.
shake. Yeah.
Bourbon Street steak and the Oreo shake.
Right. Rich says it's
Wait,
ladies' night.
Ladies' Night. Is that the name of the movie?
It's feelings right.
Hey,
Oh yes, it's
could
ladies'
be.
night. Oh what a night.
I love
Oh
that
what
film.
a night.
Actually, I don't know. So maybe it's Paul Blart Mall Cop instead. I don't know.
Oh, he's great. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
That's a great flick. That is a
Yeah.
mindless, sit down and just laugh flick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And he's so good in that, isn't he? He's just so natural.
He's like, move with your hip, kind of fake like you're reaching for a weapon, even though he doesn't have one.
Yeah.
Tactics.
Really good.
So for our American audience and panel, any big plans for the 4th? You got any barbecues? You doing anything for the Independence Day holiday?
I have to work.
Uh-oh.
I will go to the Harrisburg Riverfront Street Fair. They've got food vendors on Front Street. So I will eat my way from one end to the other.
Hell yeah.
But will the food be as good as the food we had on Saturday?
Oh. That is
Oh.
yet to be determined. But
Yeah,
they do have Pennsylvania Farm Show milkshakes. Oh, look at that. Yeah. That's the
Oh,
sample.
There you
come
go.
on.
Yeah. Yeah. And
That's
this
ready to
person
spice up
who's
people.
who's been on this committed journey to try to, get into better shape actually finish that entire plate. You're welcome.
Wow.
And then there's
John,
this too. Not that. Not that.
Oh, beautiful.
Not
Beautiful.
That.
That
Oh, look at that.
was a gift from God. Explain what that is, or do you want me to?
Yeah, give your explanation, and I could throw
Well,
some
there's-
color into that.
There's barbecue sauce on the outside, bacon underneath
Yep.
that, jalapeno wrap underneath that, and then cream cheese.
Yeah.
They call
You
it
just
a
spoiled it by
Texas
putting cream
Twinkie.
cheese on it.
It's a Texas Twinkie.
Good grief.
Texas Twinkie.
It's from our
Delish.
friends at Grumpy's. Good for the
That's
soul.
just a little mom and pop in the middle of nowhere, little establishment, and I'm like, I'll take all the pork, please.
All of it.
Come on, JV. Hashtag not sponsored.
Not a sponsor.
But
I
could
do
be.
like bacon wrap jalapeno poppers. That kind of reminds me of that. Probably not as good, mind you, but that does remind me of that. So good stuff.
Someone's going to a barbecue bash in Peddler's Village. Oh, sir, oh, you're going to Peddler's Village. It's awesome. It's like right down the street, 25 minutes. Barbecue bash. Is it barbecue bash? I should look that up.
When you get there, scream JV as loud as you can.
There you
See
go.
if you can hear.
When right down the street is 25 minutes.
Yeah. Well, the Lincoln Highway could take a while. David W. Ryan is spending the 4th at our local pool.
Here you go.
The Lincoln Highway is what? Just right that way. Just that way.
Right there.
Yep.
Apply sunscreen.
Like you have my road here, and then the Lincoln Highway's here.
Lincoln Highways goes cross country. It's US 30.
Oh, I'm aware. Yeah.
Yeah. Laura joining us on YouTube says, "Hi, hello, how are you? I just did 2 miles around the park walking. Congratulations, Laura. Glad to see you this evening." 2 miles around the park walking. And it's been such a wacky day, I said 2 minutes. It's not 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 miles.
2 miles.
2 miles.
Actually,
all
she
good.
did 2 miles in 2 minutes. That's amazing. Congratulations.
That's some sort of record.
Yeah.
And
And
can't
probably in a
touch
car
my
going 60 miles per hour.
20-minute half miles right here.
Not a 40-minute mile. It's a 20-minute
No.
half mile.
20-minute half miles.
Yeah, there's gonna be live music there and barbecue. That'll be tomorrow through Monday. So that's over at Peddler's Village. So yeah, that sounds like a great time. And David W. Ryan says, "I haven't been to Peddler Village since he was 13.
My goodness.
It's
It's
the
been a
weekend.
while. It's been a while
You should break the record and go back.
because there's barbecue and live music. So you should go back."
I
Not
guess I did
sponsored.
lie. I did lie earlier when you said if we have any plans for the 4th. It is my mom and dad's anniversary, so I'll be celebrating that.
There you go.
Congratulations. Yeah.
How long will that be?
At least 18 years, maybe.
No.
Oh boy.
They got married in 2009.
Ah, okay.
Ooh.
So if a train left Los Angeles at 6:30 in the morning, goes eastbound at 45 miles per hour.
How many pancakes can fit on the roof?
That's right. If it wasn't for that horse, I would have finished college. Yet, Lewis Black says it a lot better than I did, so it's his joke. I'm just stealing it.
They put that in Animal Crossing video game. That quote, one of the little townspeople comes up to you and says that if it wasn't for my horse, I would not have finished college.
And the funny thing about Lewis Black is I've seen him in concert. He is incredibly funny. And when he gets into the heart of the bit, he doesn't do that sort of angry sort of Lewis Black that we know him from The Daily Show back in the day. But then at some point, he just goes back to angry Lewis Black again. And it's like, that's...
It's like he's going to have an aneurysm on
That's
stage.
right. You're wondering, is there a medic? Is there a medic that can help Lewis Black?
He comes to the Hershey Theater often. I see him headlining there every now and then. He likes that venue.
What's your favorite stand-up?
Well, that's a hard one.
Asking the hard questions on VF Talks.
Well,
That is
Chappelle. I gotta
like
give
Chappelle.
it. Chappelle's probably right up there. Right up there for sure.
So I got one for Dave Chappelle. How about you, Roy?
It's not exactly.
I'm also a big Chappelle fan. No, I really like Dave Chappelle. Man, I'm trying to think of comedian. She's got an HBO special coming on soon. And I just watched her preview for it. Let me find it. What her name is, but she's hilarious.
Howie Mandel could deliver it back in the day.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
back-
that handbag thing, they got old quick.
Robin Williams was
Oh,
God
yeah.
rest his soul, yeah.
Yeah.
hopped up on coke, man. He was going a mile a minute.
Austin, you were going to say something. Sorry about that. Who's your favorite
No.
stand-up?
He's not exactly stand up. He more sits down when he does his things. But Paul Burke's pretty funny.
Oh, stop
Hey.
it. He is really funny. Where are you, Paul? Well, you're
Yeah, where is
Paul, Mr. Burke.
Yeah.
But
Mr.
Paul
Weber,
Burke-
who's your favorite stand-up?
Billy Connolly.
Yes!
yeah.
Yes! I'm glad someone said that. Billy Connolly's
So clever. So
freaking
clever.
hilarious.
And just tells it like it is, and it's just completely real life from his view. But he's just saying what everybody else is thinking, so it's relevant on every level. It's really good.
We got vote for Louis C.K. and the late John Panette as well.
There you go.
Louis
If I
C.K.
was actually
Louis
being
C.K.,
serious,
yeah.
though, if I was
very
being serious.
solid.
Louis C.K.
I think my favorite stand up is John Mulaney.
John Mulaney's
Oh,
good.
he is really good. Yeah. I also like Nikki Glaser. She is hilarious.
Nikki Glazer's fantastic.
Louis C.K. has a bit about how he played Monopoly with his children, and it was dissected from a professional comedian, and the timing, like, you just don't know the art form that goes
Ricky
into some
Gervais.
of these bits, and everything is like perfect. His inflections, the timing, the pauses, his mannerisms. Anyway, funny sketch.
I lean on the side of cringe comics.
Yeah.
Truth be told. I mean, the late Patrice O'Neill, he was incredible. Incredibly funny. He died way too young. He died, he had heart problems and ended up dying of just complications of that. But Patrice O'Neill I saw in concert 3 times, and every time he killed. I will also say, and I don't feel ashamed admitting this on this show, and it's, wow, John, really? Jim Norton. I love Jim Norton. I think he's hilarious. He's so wrong, but I absolutely enjoy it. I've been to like 5 of his stand-ups. I've listened to his radio show. He's fantastic.
Well, I'm going to run. I have to go do some technical support for some kids.
All right, Roy.
Roy,
Well,
good
Thanks,
seeing you, man.
guys, for letting me join. You guys have a wonderful night.
Don't forget, turn your computer off and back on again. That's always a good tip.
That's what I actually said. Reboot the thing, and then let's see if it still gets the same error. But so it's an
It's good
Nintendo
being on
Switch.
air with you,
We'll see.
Roy. Take care.
Thank
Thanks
you,
for
Roy.
letting me
Take care
join.
of yourself, man.
Night, everybody.
Bye, Roy.
Roy, ladies and gentlemen,
Supposed
he's
to clap?
a wicked smart dude.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I have sound effects and stuff. I should use the applause, right? There you go.
There you go.
Dude.
There you go.
Sorry, that was me.
David likes Jim Gaffigan. Jim Gaffigan's really funny. That's someone that won't work blue at all. Jim Gaffigan's incredible. And he's someone who knows something about Hot Pockets.
Yeah.
I like me a good hot pocket. We don't get him much here in prison, but
Jim Gaffigan is, as far as clean humor as well, I would say Brian Regan. Brian Regan's incredible. The big yellow one's the sun! Brian Regan. You know that one. Matt's doing some quick research off to the right-hand side there.
Yeah, I was trying to think of the comedian. Who was the comedian that passed away recently? It was on Saturday Night Live, and he did the 1 hour special that he taped before he went.
Norm
into-
Macdonald.
Norm Macdonald. That's a funny guy. Was a funny guy.
His so that last special that is on Netflix was incredible, but you couldn't help but cry watching it because he knew something was going to happen. He taped it in the confines of his office. And then I think the incredible touch at the end is they had, it's about 30 minutes at the end, they had Conan O'Brien, they had David Letterman, they had, who else? Molly Shannon. Who else? There was 2 other people on that panel. Do you remember?
I don't remember. But yeah, great comedian. And it was tough because you could tell he was pausing for the applause, but he was just doing it in front of a camera, so there was no applause. But it was still a good show. And he did it in one take. Yeah.
Adam Sandler was part of that panel. I think Chappelle was also part of that panel. There's 5 of them. But yeah, that was...
He did voice acting on The Orville. Did you watch The Orville?
Mm-hmm.
Which they're coming out with new episodes now. That's fully owned by Hulu because it was a Fox property for the first 2 seasons. Season 3 is now airing, and you can catch it on Hulu. New
Not a sponsor.
Orville episodes.
David saw George Carlin at the Comedy Store not long before he died. Carlin was an amazing comic, too.
I saw Stephen Wright live. He's funny. Not for everybody, you know. Not for everybody.
So dry. He is so dry. And that's basically created a whole art form on that. I'm sorry, go ahead.
My comedic delivery, which is very poor, I'm not very good at it, but I try and do the dry humor where I say something absolutely ridiculous, but I'm straight-faced. And sometimes it lands and it's very hard to do, but anyway. Yeah, his like, I got a map of the United States. It was actual size. The legend said 1 mile equals 1 mile. You know, like, that's his type of joke, you know?
Austin, you got that sort of sense of humor, too, with all the puns. You have a very deadpan sort of delivery.
Yeah, it can be.
David says the Orville is so much better than it deserves to be.
Oh, that is great television.
Spot
They're
on.
an hour-long episodes. Each one is like a mini movie onto itself. And you know what they do? They focus on the characters. It's a character show. Yes, it's in space. Yes, there's sci-fi. Yes, there's effects. It's character first.
Vibe says, is it just me or has the Orville gone more serious?
I think it's gotten better.
Okay.
It still has the Next Generation vibe to it. Because, you know, that was the inspiration for it. And they have 2 actors from the Next Generation. They have Brent Spiner and Michael Dorn.
I think what's interesting about the Orville is it is such a, not necessarily 180 of McFarlane, but you could see why he's gravitating to becoming a little more serious with the episodes because it is a release from what he's done with all his comedic stuff.
Yeah, that's it's a good observation. Agree. Yeah, it's a good show. I like it a lot.
Guys, I'm gonna shoot off because it's like 20 to 1 a.m.
All
And
right, Paul.
But we're giving away the car in the next out. No, I'm kidding. Go.
I'm,
Paul,
Yeah,
good
I
seeing you,
already have
man.
one.
I'm
I
glad you're
already
back
have one.
home.
Hey, listen, thanks for having me on, and I'm gonna get some rest, and I'll catch you over the weekend and next week. All right.
Sounds good, brother.
Take care, Mr. Weber. Have a good one.
Take care, guys. Thank you.
Paul Weber, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Weber. Now I can go to formalized 3 panel here,
Boom, boom, boom.
and then change the number
Close
2 to.
enough.
Yeah, well, no, I can't do that.
He has to
And then
reassign
change
you.
Paul Burke to Budget Paul Burke because you're Budget Paul Burke.
I can just steal his identity. I don't need to be budget anymore. I just am Paul Burke.
No, I would get a cease and desist letter. I got to change it.
How about the real? Put the real as the prefix. The real Paul. Maybe the other one's the imposter. You never know.
As soon as I did that, it just turned to Paul Burke again. So maybe it's trying to tell me something. I'll do this.
Maybe, yeah, I am the real Paul Burke.
Real Slim Shady. Please stand up.
With the real Paul Burke, please stand up.
There you go.
You had to put it in quotes. Hey, wait a minute.
Hey, listen, I did you a favor. I trademarked that for you too. PBS. There you go. This is PBS.
Public.
You know what? I just realized I lied again. Not only am I celebrating my parents' anniversary on the 4th, it's also my dad's 42nd birthday on the 4th.
All right.
Wow. That's
Two.
there you go.
That's the answer to life, the universe, and everything.
And I still have to work.
Still not dark.
Well,
I'll bring it up there, Rich. Paul Burke sub. Talk amongst yourselves. You can figure it out. Austin, will you be going to college in the fall?
I'm actually taking college classes right now. Online, free summer courses.
Good deal.
Now I should know this, and I feel like a horrible friend, but what are you going to take as far as your higher ed?
Plan is culinary arts.
Culinary arts. That's right. Thank you.
That's why I went to Applebee's, and then turned out it's nothing but microwaves, and then just like I'm honestly thinking about changing.
To what?
There's a hotel just down the road that has a bar on the other side, but it's a bar and restaurant. So maybe if they let me.
Culinary arts. For a second, when you said you were going to change, I thought you were going to change. You're going to think about HRM. Hotel and restaurant management is a major.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm a former
I've got-
line cook.
I've gotten a lot of people saying that I should be like a dietitian or working at like a nursing home, helping with those meals. I've thought about it. It's definitely been a thought.
The fun thing is you're at that point in your life where you can steer it any direction you want.
Mhm.
After you get a few decades under your belt, you're pretty much on the path that you're going to be on. But right now, you can go here, you can go there, you can go there, you can go.
The world
I
is your
started a
oyster.
cooking show.
The
I started a
world's your
cooking show
oyster.
on YouTube.
Very popular. Very popular. Just got to get a catchphrase. Bam!
Bam. If you were okay, that's a good question. If you were a television or online chef personality, what would be your catchphrase?
Ooh. I don't know if I'm not a big fan of catchphrases, honestly. Like, I'm okay with like the signing offs, like your fly be free,
Mm-hmm.
or my like be the best you that you can be. but I don't know if catchphrase is like, yeah.
Gotta say, like, give me some of that flavor.
Where's the
Flavor
lamb
Town.
sauce?
Do you cook on your channel, Austin?
Not yet. Hence the yet.
I can make a killer grilled cheese.
Oh, I love grilled cheese. I can make a wonderful grilled cheese. 100% better than Gordon Ramsay's grilled cheese.
Vibe says if it's dead, I'll cook it. I think my catchphrase would be, "That's what I'm talking about."
Have you guys seen Gordon Ramsay's perfect grilled cheese?
Yeah.
It's horrible. He doesn't. Okay, so first off, he uses really thick cuts, a very thick cut of bread. Which, when you use a thick cut of bread, the heat cannot travel through the bread to melt the cheese perfectly. Second, he gets these really expensive, high-end quality cheeses that just don't melt. They stay thick and they just don't melt correctly for a grilled cheese. Third, he put something on. I can't remember exactly what it was, but something I don't care for. I don't. Maybe it could be good, but unsure. And then lastly, he did it in a cast iron skillet, threw the oil on it, which the oil instantly turned to steam, and then he just put it on there. He cut it open, like he cooked it, everything. He cut it open. Cheese was solid blocks, and his bread was burnt. And he's like, the perfect grilled cheese.
Yeah. No.
Had fun eating at one of Gordon Ramsay's restaurants at Atlantic City last summer. Serenity Studio Art says.
There is an over 21 grilled cheese festival in Sacramento, California. And I think now that all the nastiness is behind us of the last
2 years,
it might actually happen. That's a big investment going all the way across the country, but I would love to go to the Sacramento Grilled Cheese Festival.
You know who would be joining you there?
Who was that?
The real, no air quotes, Paul Burke,
Oh,
because he's based in Sacramento.
there you go.
I'll
See?
fly over there just so I can eat grilled cheese. I
There you go.
love grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese is amazing.
And from what I understand, the type of grilled cheese is named after adult bedroom activities.
Oh, good. Well, that's good.
I'll just put it that way. So, like the grilled cheese that's buttered bread with cheese in the middle, like that's the missionary, and then it gets crazier from there. But that's not why I want to go. I want to go because I love grilled cheese. Delish.
Grilled cheese is an art form. You think something as simplistic as grilled cheese, but no, grilled cheese, depending on the kind of bread, the kind of cheese, the kind of sort of accoutrements that you do to the bread and the preparation of the grilled cheese.
2 slices store-bought sourdough bread, and then you spread some butter on it on the thing. You don't put the butter in the pan. You put the butter on the bread because I feel like it gets better crust on it. So I personally like Velveeta. Put a little Velveeta on it because I like processed cheeses work best with a grilled cheese because it melts better. It gives you that gooiness. Kraft singles work as well. And then I also like to put I first, before I even start cooking anything, I take some pieces of honey ham and I throw it in the pan and let those cook up a little bit, and then I make the grilled cheese and put the ham in the grilled cheese. That's the perfect grilled cheese.
Making me hungry. You're making me hungry, damn it. Making me
I will
hungry.
say that my grilled cheese cooking ability was one of many factors that won my wife over, because the restaurant taught me to cook them open face at the same time. So you have one bread, another bread, and then you merge it together.
I got disagreement from Austin. Austin, rebuttal.
So I just feel like you don't get as much cheese meltage when you do it that way. Like when you do it open faced, I guess if you put a lid on top of your pan if you're doing it in a skillet, like a pan, I guess not really skillet. But if
Yeah,
you're doing
flat
it
top.
like on a big grill or a flat top, then
Right.
you can't do it really. You can't really do it that way. You don't get as much cheese meltage, and I really like the gooiness that like you have to like
Yeah.
basically wear gloves if you don't want to get your hands dirty. You want to get your hands dirty. You want to feel it burn your hand while you're eating it.
Diane asks, how many years have you been married, Matt?
25 years. I think. Let me double check. Yeah, 25.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's go back.
25 years. And
Oh.
1.5 months. 25 years and 1.5 months.
24 years, 10 months and a half to 25. Or you're
Yeah. Oh, fun fact. The location of my wedding.
Burger King?
That's not too far off.
McDonald's.
Arby's.
Nevada. And it
Wendy's?
was shotgun wedding. We took 17 friends and family with us to attend our wedding in Las Vegas, and we got married at the same chapel that Michael Jordan got married in. It was a real deal.
Did you do something special for our 25th anniversary?
Yeah, we went out to dinner. It's a lot easier to do that with the kid away. He lives outside the house.
This is how tired I am. I took a month and a half off of your 25 and one. Never mind. I'm just gonna go back to bed. I'm gonna go back to bed. That's what's gonna happen.
He's trying to do a shtick. It's not working, folks.
No, it's not.
Yep. But you go to chat. It was the little white wedding chapel. I still have the little keychain. I have a keychain with the logo on it. It's right back there. Yeah. Little white wedding chapel, and it also, now we didn't do this. It also, for convertibles, has a drive-through wedding option. We did not do the drive-through. We were married with an officiant. And
But can you get that supersized?
yeah.
Married in Vegas at the Graceland Chapel with 0 guests.
Oh, look at that. See, I think Diana's somehow like a spiritual twin of mine. We're both artists. We both were married in Vegas. We both like a lot of the same things. I feel connected with you on a spiritual level, Diana. So
Diana, you connect with a lot, and you're an incredible guest and incredible. I appreciate you jumping on and watching the shows and whatnot. Thank you, Diana. Appreciate it.
Las Vegas. And we saw Elvis impersonator when we were in
Thank you very much.
at a strip hotel.
Oh, a hotel on the strip. I got it.
Hotel on the strip. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not. Yeah, a lot of fun. Yes, it's true. They do. A little white wedding chapel. It's still there.
Diana says in Vegas there are even drive-through weddings.
It happens. It happens.
What's your favorite hotel in Vegas, Matt?
Venetian.
Venetian. Yeah, I think Venetian's okay. I'm more of I like the Bellagio.
Yeah. I do not like the cobblestone flooring in some parts of the Venetian. That's actually something I really dislike, walking on uneven surfaces, because it's more authentic, or they're trying to, no. But the Venetian, they pump it's a beautiful scent they pump throughout the whole property. It's lovely.
That's the thing they do with Vegas hotels is each hotel has a unique scent. So there is a sort of a signature. So you go to the MGM Grand, it has one scent. You go to the Bellagio, it has a certain scent. You go to the Venetian or the Palazzo, it has its own scent. So Okay. Well, why don't you just tell the joke? Because you typed it. Might as well say it. Say it.
Why do mermaids wear seashells? Because A shells and B shells were too small.
There we go, folks.
See, that's what Jaden learned before, is when you're on a panel and you're also able to type, you're going to be asked to say what you just typed.
I don't mind.
And since I'm butchering words left, right, and sideways, I usually ask my guests to do that. Oh, drive-through weddings, Rich says, where you exchange onion rings.
Oh, yeah.
Did you have it your way? Think about it.
Bellagio.
April! I wonder if that strip hotel has a strip diner. There's a diner and a shopping strip over here. It's a running joke. It's fantastic. I love it. It makes me laugh every single time. I wonder if the strip hotel has a strip diner.
Is April your baking genius that we were talking about last week?
April is indeed my baking genius.
April, is cheesecake a cake or a pie?
Oh boy. April, you want to jump on? There's you can use your phone to do this. The eCam link is up there. I think it's you can make your VF Talks debut. Diana says, love that hand-blown glass sculpture ceiling created by the famous glass sculptor at Bellagio. There's a lot of incredible art there. A lot of incredible art. I think my only drawback with the Bellagio is it is very highfalutin. Like, there comes to a point where you say, you know what, I'm just going to go to like New York, or I'm going to go to the Cosmo, or I'm going to go somewhere else. It's like, it gets really highfalutin, for
What's
sure.
the hotel closest to the airport? Because it's Luxor and
Treasure Island?
and Excalibur, and then it's something else, and then it's the gold one. What's Mandalay Bay?
Mandalay Bay. There
Mandalay
you go.
Bay.
It's at the southern terminus of the monorail.
Yeah, Mandalay Bay. They have a restaurant there that I like.
Strip steak?
Well, it's not a restaurant. It is a restaurant, but it's got odd hours. It's only open from like 6 to 10. I was like, why even be there?
4 hours? That's it?
It's really weird. Like, it shuts down
That's a nice work schedule, though.
early, but I do like it. It's kind of fallen out of favor nowadays with the world political scene, but it's
Well, see, I
Russian.
don't understand why Texas Roadhouse doesn't open till 3 o'clock. That's another thing.
No lunch service at Texas Roadhouse?
I think on the weekends, yeah, but on the weekdays, it's 3 o'clock.
April says it's neither. It's the cheesecake is in a class all itself.
All right, April's now my favorite. I agree.
See? April, you're making fans left, right, and sideways here. Not to mention that I love you, but you know.
She needs to beef up her YouTube channel. She has the generic avatar.
Yeah, there's just the letter A.
I'll make a pixel art character of anybody.
Nice. Make
My
one of
favorite
me if
steak,
you-
my
if you have
favorite
time.
steakhouse in Las Vegas. No, I didn't mean to cut you off, but this just came up to my, like Jose Andres, the same guy who did Haleo in the East, the Spanish restaurant. He does a place called Bizarre Meat, and he does a 140 Celsius grill, the wood fire, and it is incredible. But there's a lot of eclectic menu items on that menu, which is that's my favorite place to go to when I'm in Vegas. April says, I'll take a rain check on joining the chat. She's having a fine dining experience. There you go.
Very good. Very good.
Paul Burke isn't here to make fun of me, so I'll just, you guys can fill in and make fun of me for him.
Let me test
so
something real
I-
quick. Let me test it. Billy Eichner. You ever watch Billy? Oh, he's so funny. Because last time I mentioned Billy Eichner, Paul Burke jumped on. It's like maybe that was the time.
But yesterday for my meal, my birthday meal, I had hamburgers and corn.
Hamburgers and corn.
Because, Indiana, corn.
Nothing
Sweet
wrong
Corn
with that.
Charlie's was out, and we had to get Sweet Corn Charlie's. It's the best corn.
Sweet corn Charlie's. Matt, can you hold down the bunker for about a minute and a half?
Yeah.
All right, I'll
No
be right
problem.
back. I'm gonna knock myself off real quick. I'm bumping myself off the show. What the hell's going on with this picture?
Hey.
He's gonna call it the real Paul Burke. Not
No, I'm not
the
gonna call the
Burke.
real Paul Burke. Yeah, he's just gonna go.
I had a corn on the cob with the all shucks seasoning at the ballpark the other day. And the girl that gave it to me said this was the largest air of corn she served all day. And I was like, hey, I'll take it. And it's my birthday too, because that was my birthday celebration day. She goes, oh, really? She goes, how old are you? And I said, I'm 52. And then another
29?
lady working there, which looked like 1 foot in the grave. Like she was like old, very weathered, but she goes, I'm 52 as well. I was like, oh, snap. Like it's like she was like the crypt keeper. I was like, damn, honey. But hey,
I'm not a big fan of seasoning my corn. It's just put a little butter on it, and that's about all I need.
I am in general a fan of just letting the food taste the way the food is supposed to taste without loading it up with things. Just everything,
Mhm.
Everything doesn't need seasoning.
Right, I agree. It's just like, yeah.
Because like I'll be at someone's house and they're like getting the hamburgers ready, and they're doing the patties and they're putting this in it and they're putting that in it and they're putting this in it and they're putting. I'm like, jeez.
For hamburgers, I just like McCormick Smokehouse Maple. Put a little bit on top of it. And that's all I do.
Yeah. That's what I'm a simple kind of guy. Give me my coffee black. Most of my
How do you-
things don't need seasoning or a lot of seasoning. I don't know. I just like the simple. And
How do you like
delicious.
your
I like the
How
food.
do you like
to
your
taste-
burgers?
What's this?
How do you like your burgers? Like well done, medium
Oh,
well, medium rare?
Not well, but medium at worst. You somewhere between, maybe medium well. But
I like
is there-
I like medium
is-
well.
is there a place between medium and medium well? That's kind of my ground beef. Now steaks, I'll take medium rare all day long.
I'm not a steak fan, honestly.
I destroy steak.
But it's a lot because my sister even found this out. The last time I ate a steak, and this happens every time I eat a steak, my jaw will pop out of place, and I have to pop it back in there.
That ain't good. You should get that checked out.
Probably, but
Oh.
Scrambled eggs with cut up hot dogs. Wow.
delicious.
Yeah,
The
that
hot
sounds
sauce
That
delightful.
sounds great.
Out of eggs, and I'm freaking out.
Are you okay?
I'm not having it.
Do you want me to run a giant or something? What's going on?
I think I'm gonna leave the show and go get some eggs because I can't go another morning without eggs. Like,
I
what are you
just got
supposed to
eggs,
eat?
but
Like, hello?
Avocado toast.
Yeah, I'm not a millennial.
Oh, excuse me. I'm not a millennial either. I only eat avocado toast.
But you got to put what you do with the avocado toast is you put the scrambled eggs and then you put the avocado on top of the scrambled eggs
That's true.
on the toast.
See, I am a fan of putting eggs in food that don't normally have eggs, like the hamburger with the egg on top
It's so
all
good.
day long.
Diana likes to try unique flavor combinations. For example, she hates Brussels sprouts, but love them cooked in bacon fat with bacon and maple syrup.
That just is not Brussels sprouts are supposed to be healthy, and then you just.
I like to cook them
You're
with
defeating-
lard.
You're defeating the purpose of a vegetable.
Right. Truth be told, Diana, I like my Brussels sprouts that way too. So you're not off at all. Like, that sounds amazing. It's true. And there are many restaurants that will do Brussels sprouts in bacon fat with bacon and maple syrup on the side.
Now I like my baked beans with bacon,
Yeah.
but baked beans aren't really that healthy to begin with. So
Diana's got a really good point. You do have to think outside the box, Austin.
I've been in a box all my life. You guys just
Yeah, he's jail. Right.
maybe that's why I'm still in the box, because I haven't thought outside of the box.
Well, sometimes you have to test your comfort. You have to test the bounds a bit. Say, okay, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try that now.
Now I'm hungry for eggs. I think I'm going to pack it up and go to the grocery store.
Matt's going to go buy some eggs, and I'm going to put a giant bow on this.
Okay.
I might go eat a donut. Who knows? Or no, I got cheesecake out there. Never mind.
Yeah, why eat a donut? You got cheesecake, dude.
He's got to do his laundry shift at the prison.
No, I did that before.
Oh, okay.
Are you and the warden okay, by the way?
Yes, actually, we're in good terms. Now,
Try
the
not to
chief
shiv
though.
anyone this evening.
Yeah, we want you to be back in the hole again. 30-day hole, right?
One of these days, I should stream from inside my closet and say I'm in the hole.
Yeah. Yeah, or a public restroom somewhere or something, you know. Just
Nope. Mm-mm.
Yeah, why not?
I cannot go into public restrooms.
Okay.
It's just nope.
No matter how many pieces of paper you put on, never mind.
All right. Why don't you blow me up, John?
I'm not gonna blow you up. I'm just gonna put it. I'm gonna go back to Maine and I'm gonna do what I do, and then we're gonna
You should
pretend
get a
I'm.
graphic of a bow. So when you say you're gonna put a giant bow, you can just put the bow on.
It's not a half bad idea. And I'm glad that we're ending with the bow thing and not the public restroom. I don't
Yeah.
know why I even went there.
Internet gold right there. So
Uh,
you should do consulting for streamers.
$100 an hour.
All right, peeps. I'm
I
taking
Thank you,
help
Matt.
master
Thank you,
your-
Austin.
all.
Yep.
Have a good one, guys.
Happy Independence Day almost.
Yeah, have a happy and healthy holiday. Matt, I'll talk to you soon.
Sounds
All right. There you go. They basically knocked themselves off. As I go back to Maine, but I have to get rid of guest one. Now we're back to me. There we go. Hello again. Quick programming note for next week. We're going to have an episode on Thursday. I'm going to start talking about the book. I've been teasing me writing a book for the last 2 years, and I'm going to actually share some of the concepts and some of the stories that I will be putting into the book on Thursday's Venture Forward. That'll be Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. And then 1 week from tonight, we'll do what we normally do, and we'll have a conversation about anything and everything here on VF Talks at 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific. Some final comments. David says to Diana, that sounds delicious. Diana says, great stream. Diana, thank you for joining us. David, thank you for joining us as well. He says, have a happy and safe 4th. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul Weber. Thank you, Austin. Thank you, Jaden, for that brief second. Thank you, Austin. Everybody who was on here. I probably repeated names. It's been that sort of week. But Diana has one more thing. Yes, it was. Only had it once at her friend's house. So there you go. But until next time, I'm going to say the same thing I say at the end of every VF Talks. Stay safe, stay sane, stay strong, stay sober. You're worth it. Have a wonderful, happy, and healthy weekend, holiday weekend. We'll see you Thursday night for next venture. 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Take care of yourselves and fly,
She's
be
got the
free.
style that makes you think she's made out of gold. She says she likes it better when we go off-road. Yeah. I'm gonna make it worth your while. I'm gonna make it worth your time. Gonna make it worth your while. When she's with me, we're like superstars. Windows roll down, radio on. I think we could go far. We don't need money. We can skip that part. All I want is her to be with me. She's got a ticket to my heart. The sky is blue, I got the sun in my eyes. It can't get better than when she makes that smile. Yeah, she's got that style that makes you think she's made out of gold. She's turning up the volume on the radio. Yeah. I'm gonna make it worth your while. I'm gonna make it worth your time. I'm gonna make it worth your while. When she's with me, we're like superstars. Windows roll down, radio on. I think we could go far. We don't need money. We can skip that part. All I want is her to be with me. She's got a ticket to my heart.